Yeah, it's for him, how I saw him, mentality, he's strong mentally, yeah? And he won this fight from the core, how I see, and it gives him credit with this mentality.
That's why you gotta watch the fight so you can see.
I'll get a message to Canelo.
See you soon.
Dmitry Bivol has just backed Terence Crawford ahead of his showdown with Canelo. According to Bivol, it's Crawford's mentality that sets him apart. Moving through multiple weight classes isn't just a physical challenge, it's a mental one, and Crawford has shown he's ready for it. Bivol believes this mental toughness, coupled with Crawford's relentless drive, gives him the upper hand in this monumental fight. Crawford has long called out Canelo, waiting for the moment to prove himself. Now, the stage is set and both fighters are ready to make history in what promises to be an unforgettable clash. Bivol's confidence in Crawford is rooted in Canelo's previous opponents. He pointed out that Canelo has faced fighters who moved up weight classes specifically to challenge him, but those opponents couldn't handle the pressure. They panicked when the fight was set, and that never ended well for them. Bivol believes Crawford is different. Unlike those who faltered, Crawford has the mental fortitude and discipline to thrive in these high-stakes situations.
Maybe Smith, yeah? Callum Smith, and we saw the huge difference. I think it's not because of weight class, it's about mentality of the opponents.
However, Bivol didn't just praise Crawford, he also had high praise for Canelo. Despite his unwavering support for Crawford, Bivol made it clear that you can never count out Canelo. He acknowledged that even if people think Canelo is down or out, he has the ability to turn everything around with just one punch. Bivol emphasized that Canelo has a unique instinct. He can be in a tough spot, but if he senses even the smallest opening, he'll capitalize on it and finish the fight in an instant. It's this kind of dangerous power that makes Canelo so unpredictable and lethal.
Because sometimes if the person is scared one in the troubles and you wanna beat him up, he could just throw one punch, you know, and knock his opponent out. You should be careful, even if he's in this mental position.
In another interview, Bivol went even further, claiming that Canelo hits harder than Artur Beterbiev. Bivol explained that while Beterbiev's punches are consistent, if he lands 10 punches, they'll all pack a powerful punch. Canelo's power is a bit different. He can land a crushing blow with the first punch, but after that, the remaining punches might not have the same intensity. Bivol acknowledged Canelo's immense punching power, but also pointed out a potential flaw. If Canelo relies on that explosive power too much, he could tire himself out, especially against someone as skilled and composed as Crawford. It's a dangerous game to play when you're facing a fighter who knows how to control the pace.
Compare like with the Canelo, yeah? He put all his energy, all his power on single punch. Maybe single punch sometimes he's harder, Canelo, yeah, than Beterbiev. But if you ask them, let's do like 5 punches, yeah, Beterbiev, every punch will be hard. With Canelo, maybe first hard and then not, yeah.
Despite the tough competition ahead, Crawford has nothing but respect for Canelo. In a recent interview, he expressed how honored he is to share the ring with one of boxing's all-time greats. Crawford acknowledged that people have been questioning both his form and Canelo's, and he's ready to settle the score once and for all. With confidence, Crawford sent a clear message to Canelo saying, "See you soon." It's clear that while both fighters are preparing for a battle, there's mutual respect between them, and the anticipation for this fight is building to an all-time high.
I'm definitely honored to be in that situation, in a position to share the ring with another great. You know, it's going to be a hell of a night come September 13th.
A lot of people criticised his performance against William Skull. Did you take more confidence from that fight?
A lot of people criticized my last performance, so, you know what I mean? We both need to step it up, I guess. That's why you got to watch the fight so you can see.
I'll get a message to Canelo.
See you soon.
While Crawford is focused on proving himself against the best, Canelo Alvarez has a different perspective on the matchup. With years of experience and a dominant reign in boxing, Canelo doesn't view Crawford as this unstoppable force that many believe him to be. In fact, Canelo has been outspoken about his belief that Crawford is just another challenger in his long career, someone who will try but ultimately fall short. Canelo's confidence in his own abilities and track record is unwavering, and he sees this as just another test he'll pass with flying colors.
He's not gonna beat me. Don't worry about it. He's not gonna beat me. Don't worry about it. I think this fight is gonna be in the books of the history of boxing for sure. That's for sure.
For sure, them belts coming with me. They coming home with me. I'm telling you right now.
You can see it.
Come fight
and
night.
I know Turkey is in your corner,
I promise you.
but look, it's
All
gonna
right.
be very difficult. He's gonna be so mad that day. Believe me.
Canelo's confidence is unmatched, and his mindset heading into this fight is crystal clear. He already considers himself in a league of his own, with a legacy built on defeating world champions, legends, and Hall of Famers across multiple weight classes. Canelo's confidence in his abilities is undeniable. For him, Crawford moving up to 168 pounds doesn't pose a real threat, but rather a challenge he's more than capable of overcoming. As the rivalry intensifies, the back and forth continues. Canelo has mocked Crawford's movement, even suggesting a smaller ring to limit his opponent's space and trap him. Crawford, however, remains unshaken, firmly stating that the only thing he'll be moving towards is Canelo's head. Both fighters are locked in, and with each press conference, the tension rises. When the bell rings, expect neither to give an inch.
Turkey, you need to put a small ring, the smaller ring in the.
The only, hey Matt. Yeah. The only running that I'm gonna be doing is running upside his head, and I can assure you that. Facts. And he got a big head too.
Crawford has made it clear that this fight will be unlike anything Canelo has faced before. He boldly stated that he's not just another fighter to fall under Canelo's reign. Crawford believes his unique style, skill set, and mentality will present a completely new challenge for the champion. With unwavering confidence, he declared that things are going to get tough for Canelo in the ring this time around. Crawford is ready to bring a level of intensity and precision that will test Canelo in ways he's never been tested before. You're going to see, Crawford said, leaving no doubt that he's poised to shock the boxing world and show he belongs at the top.
I see you. I see you. You see I'm different.
I see you too.
You see I'm different than all the other ones.
No, I see you. No, you don't look different. You're nothing different.
I'm different.
Nothing different.
I'm different.
We'll see.
You're gonna see.
We'll
You know
see.
it.
We'll see.
We're
We'll
gonna
see.
see.
As the anticipation for this fight grows, experts, legends, and fellow fighters are weighing in with their predictions. Roy Jones Jr., one of boxing's greatest, shared his thoughts on Crawford's chances. While he offered a cautious yet optimistic view, he downplayed the importance of the weight difference, stressing that skill, not size, will ultimately decide the fight. I pay no attention to the weight issue. What I pay attention to is the skill level, Jones said. He believes Crawford's versatility and determination could present a real challenge for Canelo, especially if Crawford can handle Canelo's devastating power. While Jones leans towards Crawford, he also recognizes the fight's competitive nature, acknowledging that Canelo's experience and strength could swing the outcome in either direction.
What I'm seeing is I see a hungry Crawford, a Crawford that has been looking for the opportunity for a long time, finally getting the opportunity, and really ready to grab the opportunity. And with Canelo, I see a guy who not necessarily hungry, but loves to entertain, loves to give us the big fights. Always tries to give the big fights. He finds a way to give us big fights. Not gonna always win them, but he always tries to give them to us. So he'll be a guy that, if he shows up and does the exact right thing, he can win the fight. If he don't do the right thing, which I don't see him doing, I don't know why he would at this point in his career. I don't know. It'll all be predicated upon how well Terence can take his punch.
David Benavidez, however, has a different perspective on the matchup, expressing strong belief in Crawford's chances. He firmly stated that if anyone has a real shot at beating Canelo Alvarez after moving up in weight, it's Crawford. Benavidez isn't underestimating the challenge Crawford faces, but he's confident that Crawford's skill, adaptability, and fight IQ could give him the upper hand against the Mexican champion. Benavidez even went as far as to say he wouldn't be surprised if Crawford pulls off the upset and walks away with the win. He believes Crawford's hunger and versatility could disrupt Canelo's rhythm, making this a fight that's far from decided and could easily tilt in Crawford's favor.
Terence Crawford, does he have an opportunity to beat Canelo?
I think if anybody has a chance to beat Canelo, I think it's Terence Crawford. His IQ is on another level. He's a great fighter and he's strong. It's just that it's a lot of weight. I wouldn't be surprised if Terence Crawford wins. Wouldn't be surprised if he loses either. Terence Crawford, when he went up against the best opposition, like Errol Spence, he showed what level he's on and what type of dog he is. So I don't know. You really have to let these fights play out to see what happens. He might get hurt. That might activate him to come back strong.
Could you still make 68?
I don't want to make 68.
No, I know you don't. Terence wins 68.
Yeah, well, if that's, yeah, I can make 168.
Manny Pacquiao offered a more measured perspective on the matchup, recognizing Canelo Alvarez's clear advantage due to his natural presence in the 168-pound weight class. Pacquiao, who has fought across multiple divisions himself, pointed out that while Crawford's skill is unquestionable, moving up in weight brings its own set of challenges. He advised Crawford to keep his speed intact, as it's been one of his greatest assets. Pacquiao highlighted that maintaining that level of speed becomes increasingly difficult when stepping up in weight, and Crawford will need to find a way to preserve that advantage if he's to overcome Canelo's power and size.
Canelo Crawford coming up September. What do you think about that fight?
Canelo Crawford. Good fight. Good fight. Canelo has advantage because Crawford moving up, but my advice to Crawford is like maintain the speed, improve the speed, and improve the strength. Because it's hard to go up in high weight and maintain your speed. So speed is the key. Like he should focus on speed, footwork, and improve the power.
Mike Tyson has voiced his reservations about the matchup, particularly concerning the significant weight gap between Crawford and Canelo. Known for his straightforward and often blunt opinions, Tyson didn't hesitate to express his concerns, stating that he didn't like the fight primarily because of the disparity in weight classes. Tyson pointed out that Crawford's last opponent at a higher weight, Israel Madrimov, posed a tough challenge due to his awkward style and size. He believes that facing a fighter as naturally bigger and more powerful as Canelo will amplify those challenges for Crawford. Tyson warns that the size difference could play a pivotal role in the outcome, and he fears it might make the fight even tougher for Crawford than many expect.
What do you think about Terence Crawford calling out Canelo?
You know, I don't like that fight.
Why not?
I don't like that fight. It's just too much weight, you know, and he had a close fight with the last guy he fought, Terence, because this guy was big and he was awkward. He was really awkward. He shouldn't have fought that guy. He should have fought a guy that would just come straight at him. The guy was too awkward.
He's herky-jerky. Yeah.
Andre Ward, the unbeaten legend, has weighed in with strong support for Crawford, offering one of the most glowing endorsements from a former champion. Ward, known for his incredible skill and strategic mindset in the ring, expressed unwavering confidence in Crawford's ability to handle the challenge. Ward declared that there hasn't been anyone he's seen who can break Crawford's will. He emphasized that Crawford's mental toughness, along with his versatility and ability to adjust to any style, gives him an edge over Canelo. Ward believes that Crawford's determination and resolve will be key factors in the fight, particularly against a fighter like Canelo, who thrives on dictating the pace.
I'm going with Terence Crawford. You know, big weight jump, a dangerous fight, but somebody's got to prove to me that they can break Terence Crawford's will and that he can't figure it out against you. You know, it ain't no disrespect toward Canelo, but I've said this the last couple of years. I'm not betting against Terence Crawford against nobody right now. You got to show me that you can beat him.
Abel Sanchez, on the other hand, has gone all in for Canelo, firmly backing the Mexican champion as the bigger man in this matchup. Sanchez emphasized that Canelo is not just large in size, but has proven himself against many bigger opponents in the ring, including Artur Beterbiev and Dmitry Bivol. He believes that Canelo's wealth of experience in handling such opponents will give him a significant advantage. Sanchez even stated that while Crawford may have gained weight for the fight, he'll still be hit like he's facing a truck. Sanchez's message is clear. Canelo's size and experience will play a huge role in this battle.
Their IQ is similar, except Canelo doesn't get hit like Crawford gets hit. In my opinion, Canelo's a bigger man. Not that he started out as a bigger man, but he's now a bigger man. He has been hit by not only Gennady, who's one of the biggest punchers that I've ever seen, but he's also been hit by Bivol, by Kovalev, who's a big puncher. You know, he's been hit by big guys. Crawford had a hard time with a 154-pounder who hit him often. So I think that no matter how much weight he puts on, no matter how smart he thinks he is or how big he thinks he is, he's going to be getting hit by a truck.
Tim Bradley, however, took a more playful approach, mocking Canelo by saying that the Mexican champion had difficulties with opponents who were, in his words, chickens compared to Crawford. Bradley made it clear that he wasn't taking away from Canelo's skills, but couldn't resist poking fun at his past struggles with fighters who, in his opinion, didn't match the caliber of Crawford. Though Bradley admitted his bias, as he's a big fan of Crawford, his comments added a bit of humor to the growing tension surrounding the fight, highlighting the contrast between the two fighters and fueling the debate even more.
I'm biased. Canelo, I'm biased. I don't even want to, don't listen to me. I'm just letting y'all know. Don't listen, I'm biased. But I'm just saying, Canelo couldn't catch that chicken. That chicken he was up against, how the hell you think he gonna catch Crawford? One of the best and most skillful fighters in the game. So, take that. All right, I'll see you later, big dog. I'm out.
Thank you, Tim. Appreciate you, brother.
As the excitement continues to build, the rivalry between Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez has sparked intense debate among boxing experts, legends, and current fighters alike. Dmitry Bivol, a key figure in the discussion, has been one of Crawford's strongest backers. Bivol has praised Crawford's mentality, skill, and mental toughness, stressing that these qualities will give him the edge in what many perceive as an uphill battle. Bivol's confidence in Crawford stems from his belief that the champion has the mental strength to overcome any challenges, including Canelo's immense power and experience. His endorsement has added fuel to the fire, as it's clear Bivol believes Crawford is more than capable of rising to the occasion and proving himself as one of boxing's elite. With all the hype, the question remains, will Crawford's skill and determination be enough to overcome Canelo's power and size? This is a fight that will captivate the boxing world, and when the bell rings, only one thing will be clear. One fighter will prove they truly belong at the top. So what do you think? Can Crawford's versatility and mental toughness overcome Canelo's natural size and power? Will his skill be enough to challenge a fighter who's been dominant in the 168-pound division for years? Or will Canelo's experience and heavy hands prove too much for Crawford to handle? With so many factors at play, it's clear this is a fight that could go either way. Who do you have winning and why? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. This is one matchup that's bound to spark some serious debate.